Hey, what's going on, guys? Just finished watching the draft lottery, so wanted to make a video about it. So a little bit later on the upload today, because kind of wanted to give you my first reaction, kind of instant reaction to everything. So, okay, first big story from this lottery. Minnesota, big winners. Golden State, Charlotte, huge winners. Oh, gosh, the Knicks fell, Detroit fell, Atlanta fell, Cleveland fell as well. So looking at the order, the players available, I think if you're Minnesota, this is a dream scenario with them. You got to go with Anthony Edwards for that number one pick. I don't see Wiseman as a fit with Cat. I don't see LaMelo as a fit since you have D'Angelo Russell. So I think Anthony Edwards for that number one pick there. Golden State, wow. It's like the rich keep getting richer. Hey, good for the Golden State fans, you know? Let's go with LaMelo Ball for that number 2 pick. Would not surprise me at all if this gets traded. So I think they would just go with best player available. There's some folks in the comments who are going to be saying, hey, draft Wiseman, keep Wiseman. I don't really see that happening. I really think they'll end up trading this pick. I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll keep Ball on the team. I don't know. I mean, you'd have to move Clay to the 3, start him at the 2, and Curry at the 1, I guess. That doesn't, I think they're going to trade that pick. I have James Wiseman going to Charlotte at 3. I know Charlotte fans, I know we have like a love-hate relationship on this channel, but I'm happy for you guys, man. Getting Wiseman. Let me pull up the Charlotte roster. Who do you guys, yeah, you only have Zeller and PJ Washington signed in the front court for next year, and add James Wiseman to that. He's going to start from day 1. Wow, if he pans out and he ends up being like, I don't know, the next incarnation of Chris Bosh or something, then that is a major win. I've said on this channel before, I think James Wiseman has high bust potential, but dude's 7'1". He nice rim runner, can shoot the 3 a little bit. Would like him to be a little more consistent there. Okay, number 4 with Chicago. This is where it gets tricky when I'm doing this mock draft. So I have them taking Denny Avdija. Not sure if I said it right. I say it a million different ways every time I talk about this guy. Let's just call him Denny. I think he's going to be moving up draft boards as we get closer to the draft because ever since his season restarted, he really had some nice stats. He won Israeli MVP. I think his team won the Israeli championship. So I've got them taking Denny at number 4. That's going to add. I mean, they have Otto Porter and Chandler Hutchison right now at the 3. I'm not super impressed with either of those guys. Who knows who their new coach is going to be? I think Denny's a good fit for them. I've got Onyeka Okongwu going to Cleveland at number 5. I think they would have liked to have had James Wiseman, but they're going to be happy with Okongwu. He'll start probably won't start at the 5 because they still have Drummond. Assuming, I don't know what'll happen with Drummond. He's going to pick up that option. But maybe they'll trade him. I don't know, but be a nice guy to have, especially with that inside-outside presence that you have with Kevin Love, him shooting 3s, and then Okongwu getting that nice defensive presence underneath the basket. For Atlanta at number 6, they fell down 2 spots from where they could have from their record at number 4. I've got them going with Isaac Okoro. I'm not a huge Okoro fan just because his shooting is not what I think it could be. But if it ends up being what it should be, I've said before on this channel, he could end up being like a Jimmy Butler type of player here in a few years, and add that to Trae Young, and who else do they got? Kevin Huerter. Yeah, they got Cam Reddish still. Oh yeah, Collins. I mean, they got a Capella. They have a really nice team. Very, very nice team. So I think they'll just kind of go with, maybe not best player available, but I think anybody who doesn't play the 1 or the 4 or the 5, I think is what they'll go for. Next up at pick number 7, I have Detroit. Hey, no surprise, I have them going with Killian Hayes. I've had them going with Killian Hayes in every mock that I've done. It's either going to be Hayes or Haliburton. They're going to go with a point guard. So I have them going with Hayes. Then I have the Knicks. I'm sorry, Knicks fans. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. I don't mean to laugh, but it does not... Nothing ever falls the Knicks fans' way, it doesn't seem like. And when it does, when you get Porzingis, you trade it after a couple 3 seasons. I have them going with Tyrese Haliburton, but I've said on this channel, I love Tyrese's game. He's so good. I've said before, look up in 3-4 years, he could be an all-star. I love his passing. I love his basketball IQ. I love how he's a winner. He did so much for that Iowa State team. So all the Knicks fans watching, if you're not familiar with Tyrese Haliburton, look up some Tyrese Haliburton clips on YouTube. Hey, I've even done a Haliburton video on this channel, so make sure that's the first place you go. But Haliburton would be a great pick for them. If I were picking top 3, and I haven't been hired by that front office quite yet, but if I were picking top 3, I really wouldn't hesitate to take Haliburton top 3. I like him that much. He's one of my favorites in the draft. Number 9, this is where the draft just kind of goes where we expected. Washington, I have them going with Devin Vassell. I think he'll be a really good fit with them, especially because we don't know what's going to happen with Brad Beal. Let me pull up my Washington roster. So yeah, they'll have John Wall coming back. They've got Brad Beal, Rui Hachimura. Besides that, I mean, I'm not super impressed with who they have. I mean, Thomas Bryant's fine. Troy Brown, I think, has some good potential. I like Devin Vassell for them, though. Number 10, I've got Cole Anthony going to Phoenix. Got a Cole Anthony video dropping on the channel probably Sunday, if not Sunday, maybe on Tuesday. I've got it written. I just need to record it and edit it. But Cole Anthony, had him going to Phoenix at number 10. And a little teaser, I talk about this in the video. Cole Anthony is not much of a playmaker or distributor with the ball. But when you have Devin Booker on the team, I don't think it's going to be as big of an issue. And Phoenix, they've got Rubio at point guard. That's great. I don't think Cole Anthony's going to start probably his rookie season anyway. But listen to these names after Ricky Rubio. They have an option on Cameron Payne for next year. I don't know if they'll pick it up or not, but we'll include him. Cameron Payne, Elia Kobo, Ty Jerome. I know they've got Javon Carter, but he's not signed for next year, so I don't have him included. But those guys, come on, now. So I think Cole Anthony would play above, not Rubio, but he would play over any of those guys. I think first day of the season. I'm a fan of Cole Anthony. I think he's going to be good player in this league. Okay, and from here, it's kind of a crapshoot. For 11, for the Spurs, I have them taking Aaron Nesmith because he's a great three-point shooter. The Spurs need three-point shooting. Number 12 for Sacramento, I have Obi Toppin because I haven't really seen a place where I think Obi Toppin would fit. I think that might be a little low for Obi Toppin, aka Ob-Top, aka Obi-Wan Top-Nobi. But if Sacramento can get Obi Toppin, and if they can actually wise up and play Bagley at the 5, where I think he is gonna reach his potential the most. I don't know what you do with Rashawn Holmes, but that's for another day. But yeah, Bagley and Ob-Top at the 4 and the 5. Okay, the defense could be an issue. That's okay. Just thought of that. Maybe that might have to do something about that. But yeah, until further notice, Ob-Top at 12 for Sacramento. Number 13, I've got Kira Lewis going to the Pelicans, and they don't have any. They only have Ball at the point guard spot signed for next year. So I've got Kira Lewis as a nice little backup, change of pace type player. Yeah, I guess Holiday can play some backup point guard too. I know he's been starting at the 2. He was point guard, his first few years in the league. So sure, he can be backup too, but by this point, you're kind of going with best players available. So I got Kira Lewis there. And for Boston, which should have been the Memphis Grizzlies pick, but because of the Jeff Green trade many moons ago, they had to give up this pick because it was not in the top 6, I think. So I have them going with Saddiq Bey out of Villanova. With Boston, they need a big guy, but all the good bigs are going to be. I really can't see you taking them at pick number 14. Maybe they'll trade down. I think they have a couple other picks in the first round. Maybe they'll package that for something. I don't know. Maybe they'll package to move up. I'm not sure exactly. Danny H hasn't told me. But I have them going with Saddiq Bey. Just, those Villanova guys always make out to be pretty good pros. Other options of guys that we haven't talked about who can go somewhere maybe in that 10 to 14 range. And let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me hear your mocks. Tyrese Maxey, RJ Hampton, Josh Green, who I think could be pretty good, Precious Achua, and Alex Pishevsky. I had his name spelled out phonetically when I talked about him in my last video, but I can't remember. Well, hey, Timberwolves fans, celebrate. Knicks fans, wait till next year, I guess. Maybe Leon Rose will have some magic up his sleeves. I don't know, but I love the lottery. I love the draft. I think the draft is in October 20-something. Can't wait for the draft. I'm going to have another mock draft coming up probably in another few weeks. I only like to do about one a month, especially since there's a lot more to talk about these days. But yeah, let me know what you think about these picks. Congrats to all the teams that made out well. Sorry for all the teams that didn't. That's how it goes. Last year when the Grizzlies got that number 2 pick, wow. My jaw was just on the floor. I could not believe it. So, for the Charlotte fans, hey, I know what you're feeling right now. You're thinking, wow, I hope that James Wiseman becomes as good as John Morant. I really do. Okay, hey, thanks everybody. Make sure you like the channel, sub to the channel, and let me know what you think in the comments about these picks, and I'll talk to you next time.